and today I'm doing a random live stream here doing hair consultations with subscribers and viewers. And last time it was out of control, had a lot of people. So I want to welcome everyone. I'll be monitoring the comments, so please feel free to say hello if you are going to join. Just make sure that you've got a good webcam, good audio, and all that stuff. So I'm just going to patiently wait for a bunch of people to jump in. And I'm also going to post right there. That's the link. If you want to, I just pinned it. If you want to be in a video with me here live, for a free hair consultation, you want to show me your hair, want to talk hair for a little bit, you can click the link here and you can join in with me. All I ask is you have a good connection, Wi-Fi, whatever it is, and you're able to talk for a few minutes about your hair. I've been doing these randomly and I've been getting really amazing feedback and people have been jumping on. This was literally no notice. This is very, very random. So once again, welcome and hello everyone. I'm doing good, thank you. How are all of you? I hope you are doing well. And I'm going to jump on my channel right here because last time there were so many comments that I couldn't even keep, like it stopped. Okay. I was not able to actually keep up. So can you talk in chat? I mean, you can type here if you want, sure. If you want to be in the video with me and you want everyone to see your hair, you could literally just click the link that I pinned and you can join and be on camera with me to show off your hair, okay? All right, here we go. Let's start with these questions. You've got oily scalp and dry ends. How should you care for it? My hemp set, my hemp shampoo and hemp conditioner, and get a hair trim. Also, my 25 spray. Problem solved. All right, let's see. All right, we've got somebody already. Looks like someone named Hussein. All right, here we go.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Hussein, how you doing, man?
Hey, man, what's up?
How can I help you, buddy?
Well, I've been suffering with this, I have this hair, it gets itchy, there's lots of dandruff, and I don't know, just sort of hard to move around, it's not free at all, if you understand me.
Well, first of all, Hussein, what country are you in right now? Where are you from?
I'm from Iraq.
Iraq?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. First of all, your hair texture. You have a naturally curly, somewhat wiry, natural hair texture, which is a bit limiting in a sense. Your hair texture, if you run your fingers through it, it's basically going to stay in the same spot because when curly hair like yours, it's natural, it's only going to be able to do so much because of the natural texture, right? It's like somebody who's 6'5" and he complains oh, I'm too tall. It's just, that's the way you're born. So you have the hair texture that you have a few options. If you continue to grow your hair on top, you'll be able to actually have more style to it and do more with it. Okay.
Yeah, my plan is to grow it out a bit longer.
Yeah.
Until it reaches ear length right about here. Yeah.
The thing is when you're getting your haircuts, Hussein, you have to make sure that you're getting your haircuts balanced properly. And everyone who's watching and commenting, hello, I appreciate that. If you want to join, you can click the link just like Hussein did and be live with me. It's not that difficult, okay? And so what you need to do is just make sure that when you're getting your hair trimmed, that the person cutting your hair is keeping it very balanced. Right? They're not cutting the hair too short on the sides. They're not cutting off all the top. You have to vocalize and say, look, I want to grow my hair longer on top. Don't cut it. Okay. The minute you start getting it cut, it's just going to keep shrinking down and shrinking down. You just have the hair texture where you go like this, it's going to stay there because that's the hair type. If you had perfectly straight, very fine hair, maybe it would react very differently. You'd be saying, oh, how do I get more curl to my hair? And he'd wish he had hair like you, you know? So everyone's got a very unique situation. So for you, just make sure you're using good products, like a good shampoo, good conditioner, and just keep growing your hair. It's at a stage right now where it literally can barely even do anything. It's got to grow another like 4 inches, or I would say, to make it look like you have some style going on, you know? Hello, RM. Hello, Alexa. Go ahead, man. Sorry.
I have this issue still. Like it itches a lot, and there's like lots of dandruff. Is there no way to fix this?
Well, I mean, dandruff is something that could be a medical condition. It could be elements. It could be water. It could be, you know, I mean, I have a product, a hemp shampoo and conditioner. You're in Iraq. I don't even think I even ship over there. But like, you just need to use good product. But there's so many different variables that could be causing your hair to have dandruff. I mean, that could be just your natural condition. Once again, it could be your hair is very dry. Just make sure you're washing your hair regularly and conditioning it. Make sure you condition your scalp. You have to use a shampoo and conditioner. If you don't use conditioner and your scalp is very dry, it's going to flake. You know what I mean? Are you using conditioner in your hair?
Yeah, I have a set of professional conditioner and shampoo.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure you're doing that, which is a good thing that you're doing. You just want to, again, it could be an issue where it's a medical thing. It could be, you may have to, you know, see a dermatologist or a trichologist, but a lot of times it could be salvaged by using, you know, I don't know what's out there in that area, but if you can find like a hemp type of shampoo, it's very healing for the scalp. You know, that's what I would suggest. But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to get back. I have all these other questions, but I appreciate you jumping on, man. And hello in Iraq, Hussein. All right.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Take care, man. Bye. All right. People from all over the world are watching. So hello, everyone. It's as simple as just clicking the link in the pinned comments if you want to jump on here with me live. And that's it. You can go over your hair. Okay. All right, we've got more people. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to keep up with everyone. We've got another viewer here. All right. Look at that hair.
Hi, Stephen. I am Amartya. I've been watching your videos since lockdown. Like when I had longer hair, I started off with the Eren Yeager hairstyle, especially. So it was just recently I decided to cut my hair.
Okay.
And
wait. Can I say something to you? I want to say Namaskar, Bahat Dhanyavad.
Thank you. But yeah, so I've been curious about this one thing. So I have a very wavy kind of hair, right? And I've been using a curling cream to get it curly. And the thing is, in India, there's not like a lot of good hair care products. So, but I've found a really good brand that has been helping me so far. But one thing I've noticed is that my hair, after I like curl it, it just tends to fall flat. Like right now, it's at least in a good shape, but sometimes it just like falls flat like this, and like the curls just tend to fall out, or it gets really frizzy. Do you have any suggestions for stuff like that when that happens?
Yeah, I mean, you've got really good hair. So here's a couple of tips. You need to make sure you're using, I wish I had my products in India, to be honest with you, because everybody in India keeps asking me for my products. And I'm like, I have no idea how to even, you know, sell them there, to be honest with you. So a few things, okay? A lot of times in your situation, I think, hold on a second here. Let me get this mannequin head over here. So in your situation, right, a lot of times when you see a hairstyle like this, very similar to yours except the sides and the back, okay? So what happens is the minute you start to go like this, you see what it's doing? It's pushing down the hair. So instead, what you need to do, instead of like doing this to your hair, you need to actually scrunch. So you're taking your hair and you're squeezing it like that. Try that right now. Take your hair and squeeze it like you're squeezing. Yes, see that? But make sure, yeah. And don't be like light about it. You gotta like really like grab it and squeeze it and hold it for a couple of seconds. Yes, like that. Right? And what's going to happen is it's going to start to lift, and you want to lift a little bit like this. So you're lifting at the scalp. Yep. And what's going to happen? There you go. Look at that. See how it's getting more volume now? See how it's getting more volume. So a lot of it is the technique. So what happened was, you see right away when you went like this, it just pushed it right back down. So you have to be very conscious not to flatten. See the palm of my hand? Look at it. It's flat. When I go like this, it flattens it. When it's like this, it's a lot more, you can get more volume and texture from it. So what I would do if I were you, is after you wash your hair, you want to use some sort of like sea salt spray or something. Spray it in your hair when it's damp, and do a lot of the scrunching like this, right? And let it air dry. But what you don't want to do is, after you do all that work, is start to go like this, because it's just going to push it down.
Right.
Right.
That makes sense.
It's really a lot of times it's more of the technique than anything else, and it's natural. Anyone with thick hair like yours, gravity, it wants to just come down because the hair is so thick. And even this, I mean, like, it's not going to stay up forever, you know. So you need to make sure that, you know, you've got a good haircut. You have a really pretty good look. I think it's just a matter of the products and how you style it. That's pretty much it. Also, somebody asked me a ridiculous question. Ready? They said, "What do you think of pubic hairstyle?" I mean, these people are just ridiculous, you know? I don't know. Where in India are you from?
So right now I'm in Hyderabad. This is where my parents stay. But primarily I stay in Mumbai. That's where my college is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hollywood, right?
Pretty much, yeah. It's the home for Bollywood.
क्या आप हिंदी बोलते हैं, right?
हाँ, मैं हिंदी बोल सकता हूँ. I have something for you. Just tell me if you can translate this. आप बहुत.
Go ahead.
आप बहुत बड़े अच्छे आदमी हो.
Oh God. Oh man, I kind of. Oh. Man, I feel like I kind of, like, I understood what you said. I'm just trying to, like, oh God. That's like, is it something like how?
So, आप बहुत बड़े means you are a very big, but not big exactly, but like in terms of quantity, a big quantity.
Right.
So, आप बहुत बड़े अच्छे means good, and आदमी means man. So you're a very good man.
Oh.
Yeah.
The best response I can say to that is Bahat Dhanyavad. I mean,
yeah.
That's the best.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, that's just thank you very much. I don't know what else to say to that, you know. But I appreciate that, man. Yeah, on one day, I mean, I wish I could sell my products in India. I really have no idea. But I have such a huge audience of people in India. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I appreciate that. Yeah. Maybe one day I can do an Indian tour, you know, I come to India and do a tour.
And then I'll probably buy your products also then.
Yeah. I need you to be my bodyguard, okay? But anyway, man, I'm going to jump in, ask these questions, but I appreciate you jumping in, and thank you again, man. Very nice, okay?
Thank you so much, Ethan. Yeah.
All right. Take care, man. Boy, what a nice guy, huh? Thank you all for being so very nice, and I hope you appreciate it. My Hindi is not really that great, to be honest with you, but it's good enough that it's shocking to most people from India. Like, I know, like, namaskar is very formal, so like namaste, aap kaise ho, theek, mera naam Steve hai. I mean, it's so simple, it's so like ridiculous, but most people from India are like even shocked that I could even say all that, you know. Thank you very much, and Longest, you know, you could say other things to make me smile, man, but I will do a pubic hair tutorial soon, I swear. But not on myself, okay? Anyway, so if anybody wants to join in, Thank you very much. If anybody, and thank you for the nice words, man. I appreciate it. If anybody else wants to join with me here, all you have to do is click on the pinned comment. All right, okay, let me see here. Yeah, the comment, the comment I just posted. And if you're in India, that's great. But if you're here in the United States, that's also awesome. But if you want a free hair consultation, let me know. Now, one thing I will share with you is what happens is, sorry, they go on this side. A lot of times when it comes to style, now this is probably one of the biggest, most popular hair trends. I have a video of this on my YouTube channel. I think the video is called like the biggest hair trend of 2024. It's a recent video from like a month ago. And what I've noticed is that this literally could be a haircut that you are growing out. Like after maybe, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months of your hair growing from a shorter haircut, it'll mess the hair. Now, the one thing also, this is all layered. So you need to make sure the hair is layered. See how it's like stops here, the length? You need to make sure it's all layered. And sometimes what you need to do is just simply grow your hair out to where it's like longer than you even want it. But just like the last person who we had in here, he, you know, the minute you start going like this and patting it is when, look at it, see how flat? Now watch this. When I go and look at how all that volume there. Now look at that. See that? Now watch this. Look at it. Within 2 seconds, it's done. So you need to go in and scrunch. Use my Tidal Wave sea salt spray if it's available, right? If it's available where you live. I mean, I do ship all over the world. It's just really expensive, but you have to scrunch, spray it and scrunch like this. And then that's how you're going to get like, you know, all of the volume and texture. And then leave it. Leave it. If you're going to touch your hair, do this again. Do not pat it down. Look what happens already. It's done. Oscar De La Hoya. Should you get a flat top if your head is round? You can because a flat top is a fairly like kind of square shape in a sense. But what that's going to do, it's just going to narrow up here. Right? It's going to narrow here. A round face leaves all this exposed. So when you shorten all this, yes, it'll narrow this down, make this more short and look slimmer. And as you get up here, it's going to look slimmer as well. But it actually may just condense everything and make it look even rounder at times. So what you need for people who have like rounded faces, you need the opposite. So when you think of a circle, how do you elongate a circle? You start to bring it up. So you need to have a haircut that actually has a bit more full, like narrow, almost like a square shape, or fuller on top or longer on top. So yes, a flat top could work if it's too short, because a flat top could be really short. I mean, it could be like, you know, this long in the front. That's going to keep the face rounded. It's going to expose the face, right? So you need to make sure that you're having height as much as you can to elongate the roundness. Okay. Let's see. Is it bad to pull and twist when cutting your own hair? Well, not necessarily. It depends. I do that technique all the time where I pull like this, and now I don't pull it and twist and do a straight cut, because that's just going to make the hair. I actually use that technique for texturizing and chip cut, point cutting into that section. That's good for texturizing. That's good for adding, you know, enhancing the wave a little bit. You just got to make sure that you know what you're doing when you are using that technique. Miltis. Sounds like a Greek name. Let's see. How do you cut mid-length hair to let them grow out smoothly? I'm not really sure about that. Okay. Hold on. All right. So we got a couple of people joining in. All right, here we go. Luxis.
Hi.
Is that how you say your name, Luxis?
Yes.
That's a
So,
cool name, man.
I was wondering what was my face shape, so I'm asking you.
It's perfect.
It's so I was thinking that it's oval.
Oval.
Hello.
Okay,
Oval.
I just did a video.
Can you
Nice
hear me,
headphones,
sir?
by the way. I just did a video on this topic.
Yeah.
Luxis,
So
go ahead.
I'm making the sides grow in the back.
Good.
Just that.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell you one thing right now, and everybody
Yes.
who's joining, just wait 1 second. I'm doing one at a time, so I can see you in the waiting room. Just give me 1 second. So Luxis, you have the perfect face shape to get any hairstyle.
Yeah.
I mean, oval face shape is anything. You can wear anything. You've got a good face shape. You also look like Zayn Malik. Anyone tell you that?
Who is that?
Zayn Malik, he's the most he's so famous. Look him up. He's like a huge singer, celebrity. He was in One Direction, Zayn Malik.
Oh yeah, looks like an Arabic guy.
Yeah. But you kind of resemble him. That's a compliment.
Oh, thank you.
I've given you 6 compliments and you haven't said one thing yet. No. Oh, you must be a gamer, man. Are you a gamer?
Yeah, I was.
You were?
Yeah.
What do you
I grow up now. I'm getting bored now of gaming.
What games do you play?
I used to play, Modern Warfare, Fortnite, all this type.
Yeah, I like Call of Duty, man. Yeah, I still play games. I have a Xbox One X and a PC.
The thing is that I can't anymore. So I played so much that now I can't. Like 5 minutes on like Minecraft and I'm getting bored.
I know, that's the problem, and it's so easy. I used to play World of Warcraft. You know how bad that is?
Oh, yeah, I know it.
That's. I mean, you start getting involved in these games. I also started playing Elden Ring. Elden Ring is insane too.
Oh, it's so hard. I used to play that. Yeah.
Yeah. I beat it, but it's just
Ooh.
But also, a lot of people, Luxis, they want your hairstyle, okay? Because you've got nice, beautiful wave on your hair on top naturally. You've got a nice haircut on the sides, so you have really, really nice hair.
Wow. I'm really lucky.
Yeah. What country are you from?
I'm from Italy.
Ah, ciao.
Yeah. Ciao.
What the hell was I gonna say? Come stai, bene?
Well, I have to go now, and so thank you very much, really.
No, I was gonna ask you, come stai, bene?
Ah, come sto? Bene, tutto bene.
See, good man, good. My last name is Marinaro. Very
Marinaro.
Italian. Yeah, very Italian.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Nah, Marinaro. Marinaro. You mean Marinaro?
Yeah, that's my last name, Marinaro.
Marinaro is the fisherman.
Okay. Well, here in the United States.
Yeah.
So I have my family originally is from a town called Pesco Bagano in the province of Potenza.
Cosenza?
Potenza.
Ah, Potenza. Okay.
Yeah, Potenza. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
It's a small town way up in the mountains, and that's where my family is from originally.
Oh, cool. Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, so I'm Italian and German, but I grew up.
Have you ever been in Italy?
No, but my family has a house there. But my son actually was in the Amalfi Coast recently, and he proposed to his girlfriend there.
Ooh.
It was beautiful. You saw the water and the mountains in the background. It was
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Grazie. Okay.
Thank you so much.
State bene.
Stammi bene.
All right. Take care. Ciao. All right. We're getting people from all over the world. I'm trying to speak as many languages that I possibly can. All right. That's so odd when someone says Marinaro is not Italian. That literally is the most Italian last name, unless I was called Stephen Meatball. That's like some guy being named like Tom Asian. and he's an Asian guy, and saying, "Oh, that's not really an Asian name." All right, let's see. All right, I'm trying to keep up with all the chat here. Sorry about that. Okay, so now the chat is. I'm sorry if I'm missing all the chat because what happens sometimes is it actually. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Check that out. Now you can see all the chat. You can see all the chat. All right, let's hide this. Any anime styles for wavy hair? Not that I know of, man. Best haircut, bend over. That's a great name. Hey, Ben, do you know somebody named Frank? His last name is Enstein. Do you know Mr. Enstein? His first name is Frank. Last name Enstein. Do you know that guy? Best haircut for a pointy head. You need to have width throughout here. Width throughout the top, and it can't be coming into a point. It's got to be more rounded, right, to balance it out. Because if it's narrow in here, it's just going to keep pointing. So you need something to create fullness throughout the sides here. CY, you went to visit a salon to get a haircut with just scissors, mid-length cut. Oh, you want to visit a salon to get a haircut with just scissors, mid-length cut. How do you go about finding a good salon? Well, I actually have videos on this, but what you need to do is go on Google Maps and just type in hair salon near me and just look at the ratings, right? See what's close by, look at the ratings, look at the reviews, see if people are mentioning like a stylist who basically, is good, right? They keep mentioning the same name and all that. And then you go to that person, you call them and book an appointment. So, all right, we've got, somebody in the waiting room. If you want to join in with me, I'm not going to be here much longer. If you want to join in and and be on video with me during this live stream for a hair consultation, and feel free. What happened is the comments. Tidal Wave, yes, thank you very much. Tidal Wave, it's my #1 selling product. And I appreciate everybody who is leaving comments. Yes, Bungie, that's right, man. Tidal Wave is my best seller. It's my best seller. Anybody have any more hair questions while I'm here? I know this was totally random, and I appreciate everybody jumping in. Let's see. Let's see here. So yeah, all these people are looking, but if you want to be in the video, you literally need to click the link. I'm going to post it once again. There it is. I just posted the link to be able to join on here, to be in the stream. You're looking for thicker hair? Biotin. I just typed it in. Biotin. That's honestly, the only natural supplement I could suggest to help get thicker hair. That's it. Suggest you a haircut? I mean, yes, Bungie, I did. I appreciate that. 25 spray, Tidal Wave, all my products, man. I got a great lineup of products. I have a great lineup of products, so I appreciate that. I can't suggest a haircut if I don't know what you look like. I don't, you know what I mean? It's hard to do that. Once again, if you want to join in here with me live, feel free. What you're seeing behind you is part of where I film my videos and stuff like that. You're not going to be able to see me as much, but okay, we've got Youssef. Youssef, who's joining. Youssef, you got to turn on your webcam and all that, okay? There we go. All right, get ready. I'm bringing Youssef in. Hello, Youssef. How you doing, man? I can't hear you, man. I can't hear you. I think maybe you're muted or something. Your audio, I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, I was muted. Yeah.
There you go. How you doing, man?
How are you? How are you
Nice
doing?
hair, bro. Nice hair.
Thanks.
You got a little bit of like a mullet going on, man.
Yeah. No, if I should go with the wolf cuts or mullet look.
Well, right
One
now,
is,
right now you kind of have. If your hair was longer in the back, it would be more of a mullet. Okay. You have basically a wolf cut right now for the most part. If anything, if you grew the front longer, it would look more like a wolf cut. So the difference is a mullet is where it's like short like yours on top, and then it's a lot longer in the back. So if you were to keep growing the back longer, it would look cool. I mean, it would look okay. But I think what's a bit more popular right now is the wolf cut. But it depends on you, because if you like having shorter sides like this and like fading it, then just stick with like the wolf cut hybrid mullet. You know what I mean? But I think your hair is in a pretty good spot right now. You could probably even grow the front a little bit longer, to be honest with you. Grow those front pieces. Just make sure. I can see it right now. Make sure that when you're getting your next haircut, you tell the person cutting your hair not to cut the front of your hair, because what's happening is I could see that the front is starting to get a little short compared to the rest. So make sure that he leaves the front the longest point.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you cut that too short, it's not gonna lay properly. You know what I mean? So leave the front longer next time. Cut the rest, and you can trim the back. But I think you have a good look going on, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching my videos and jumping on, man. All right. Have a good day.
Thanks.
All right, bro. See you.
Yeah.
All right. That was awesome, man. He's got great hair. I have no idea, troller baiter. I have no idea on lengths of that. I don't even know what you're talking about. My Instagram is TheSalonGuy. All of my social media is TheSalonGuy. Okay. That's it. Awesome unscripted videos. You're from India. Namaskar. How you doing? Keseo. I don't know if it's better to say Aap Keseho or Keseho. It's the same thing, right? I mean, one's more formal than the other. All right. I am going to a few more minutes, but like I was saying, this is where I film. Now I'm gonna put tracking on, okay? Oh, tracking is on. So wait, let's see if the camera follows me. It's not following me. That's weird. All right, we've got Matthew.
Hey, how you doing?
Whoa, we got a guy who's not from India or like Middle East somewhere.
I'm from the U.S. I live in Northeast.
Oh, I'm in Jersey, bro.
I'm in Connecticut, not too far.
Nice, dude. I've partied a lot in Connecticut, man. I've been up there quite a bit.
Yes, we're at what part of Connecticut? New Haven.
I've been to New Haven. I've been to oh God, what's the name? Attilio's, Monroe. I've been to. Monroe, Connecticut.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, Monroe. Let's see. Let me see where the other. There we go. Oh shoot, I missed it. Attilio's. Yeah, I don't know, but it's been a while, man. But what's going on, man?
I'm about to get a haircut tomorrow. Hair's getting crazy. I just woke up, so it's kind of like messy, but it's just kind of got a little molt going on. What do you think I should be working on tomorrow? You
got pretty sick hair, man. It really depends. It depends on what kind of look you want. So you've got like straight hair. You've got the ideal hair that you can do anything you want with, to be honest with you. Let me see your hairline real quick. Just lift it up a little bit here. So yeah, you've got good hair, bro. You look good with you would look great with a slick back. I think if you're looking for more of a wake and wear, turn your head sideways so I can see a side view of it. Yeah, I mean, I know you have like bedhead and stuff, but dude, you've got pretty sick hair, man. I think This, you don't have to go this short, but on the sides here, but this is the haircut that everybody wants this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You probably kind of have that, or do you style your hair like this or no?
So what I'll do is I'll take a shower and then I'll kind of dry it back and it will it'll fall into place like that. It'll start kind of with more volume and then it'll kind of come down like this, but not, a little more neat.
Right. So you're not flipping the front up.
No.
Yeah. So that's really the trend. And George, I see what you're saying. I'm going to respond to that comment in a second. But what the thing about this look is that it goes down and then back up again. So the front needs to be you have the length. It's just got to make sure the haircut is cut properly. So you could get this style now. You just have to blow dry it and style it the right way. You know what I mean?
Got it.
It's more like this, push it back, and it should kind of fall into place. But I mean, considering the fact that you kind of have dead head, I mean, it's you can do anything, bro. You got good hair in the back. Just make sure that, because you've got more of a narrow head shape in through here. So just make sure that you're maybe getting a little more volume throughout the sides.
Okay.
So try lifting your hair out like this a little bit, like on the sides, more the sides. Yeah, yeah. And now let me see. Now look on the camera. Let me see with the volume. Yeah, there we go. See how it kind of give you a bit more width?
Yeah.
So that's going to be good for your kind of head shape, your face shape that, someone before was like, oh, I have a very round face. What do I do? I'm like, well, how do you elongate a circle? You need to raise it up.
Yeah.
Or if somebody's got a very long face, you don't want to have someone who's got hair down to here. They're going to look like, it's going to be even crazier. So wait, hold on a second. Do you see me, or what do you see right now?
I just can see the background of your setup.
Okay, but you see me head on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Give me a second here. This stupid camera, man. Wait a second here. Give me a sec. Hold on. I'm sorry, man.
Very good.
As long as you can see me here, because I don't know what's going on. The camera is pointing way to the right.
I can see your full your full figure. So
yeah. I would say something that's going to create a little more width. You see how it's fuller in through here?
Yeah.
So maybe get it tidied up throughout the sides, the back. It depends. What do you like for your hair?
I think lately is I like having this length in the where it is now, because when it's short, this piece in the middle is so picky with where it'll go. It'll go very forward, but the rest will go kind of back. So when it's longer, it's easier to maintain.
Yep.
I'm not worried about slicking back. Like I said, my hairline's fine. I'm not self-conscious of that or whatever.
Yeah.
I've been having it longer in the back lately, but I think it's a little too long now.
Yeah.
So I think, like you said, I want to keep the sides a little bit thicker to kind of maintain that, but I want the back to be picked up better and kind of keep the length in the front. That's kind of where I was thinking.
Yeah, and experiment, man. Experiment. I mean, it depends on the look that you want. You can slick it back, and you can go for a little grown out slick back. That will look good on you too. I mean, you got a lot of options. When you have good hair like that, you really have a lot of options. It just depends on what you like as a person. A lot of times people are like, oh, what do I get? What do I get? I'm like, well, it depends what you like. It depends on, some people don't want their hair falling on their face all day. They want it off their face. Or some people, they don't want to expose their forehead and they want it down on their face. So it just depends on you. But, a good hair, here's another thing. Where is it? This one. So I was actually, I had to do I went back to my high school a couple of weeks ago to do a career day with people. And I saw a dude who was like this. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, this is going to be the next biggest hair trend. And his hair looked like he just got out of bed. But I was like, dude, your hair is sick. And I actually did a video with him on my YouTube channel last week or two or something. And he was on my channel. You could see his hair. So it's kind of, you see all the length in through here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's some length in through here, some length in the back, but it's all connected and layered, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing that layered part because my hair's straight, so it can look really easy to blend in. I need a little more layers on that.
Yeah. And bed head with some volume. So you could see, even though it's long, see how it's all layered here? Yeah. You know what I mean? So all this has to be layered. And you know, if I go like this, you can see, I mean, the hair is just like, it's not crazy long.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hair, but when I flip it around, it's just kind of like there. It's just kind of messy and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's maintained.
This is a big trend too. I think for your hair, this is actually a lot shorter on top than your hair. See how layered this is?
Yep.
Your hair in the front doesn't even have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, it depends on the look that you want. And this mannequin has a much different kind of face shape than you do as well.
Yep.
Much wider into here, you know? But anyway, dude, I appreciate, check out my products, man. Tidal Wave would be awesome for you, bro. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it. Yeah.
I see so.
No, I love the channel. I've been watching it for a while. It's good stuff. So yeah, thanks for having this.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for jumping on, bro. Good luck, right?
Bye.
See you. All right. We got another one now. Matthew. Look at this hair. Holy cow.
Yeah.
My God, look at that hair, bro. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, you're like a rock band, bro? You gotta be in a band or something, dude.
I played the guitar for about 2 weeks and I gave up.
Come on, bro. You look like Jim Morrison, dude. You gotta go full on Doors or something like that, man. You know?
Yeah, thanks.
So also I have Arty, I see you in the waiting room. Let me just talk to Daniel with his glorious hair here. So what's going on, bro?
I'm kind of looking for a suggestion, I suppose, since I've always kind of had like this kind of longish kind of hair where it's kind of long in the back and all that. And I'm kind of wondering if there's kind of a shorter style that might suit me, since I found that the only hairstyle that kind of works for me kind of needs to have like length in the back. Because if I don't have this length in the back, my hair just ends up like this, where it's kind of like a mushroom.
Yeah. You see this?
Yeah.
You see the mannequin?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So basically, this is the new trending hairstyle, bro. So basically, there's a length in the back, right? So take up the back slightly. And what I would do for your hair is just take the layers in a little bit more and leave the top kind of where it is and trim down the sides slightly. But don't cut the top like this part. Leave the length in the front. Slightly trim the sides and slightly trim the back. And just that alone, it's going to give you a little more balance and a little more fullness. And it'll end up looking a little more like this. But make sure you go to a hairstylist. You know, do not go to a barber, bro. Do not, because you'll get your hair butchered, man. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a few experiences where I've gone to like a few barbers, and then my strategy was like I'll try and get as little cut off as possible, and then I'll just like hide for about like 2 months and just like let it just grow out into this.
Yeah.
I'll just go out to public again.
Find a really good hairstylist and then just tell them, like, look, I want to keep the length in the front, which you should do, and just shape up and balance the sides and the back. And also tell them, like, I don't want it really high. Maybe take like a half, maybe like an inch off the back, because you do have a little room to go up in the back, but your haircut is a really particular one. So you need to find someone who knows what they're doing, and don't go to like a, $12 haircut place, bro. You have really, really good hair. Again, I got whatever you can afford, obviously, but like you've got really good hair, so you really have to care for it the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
But you got a good look, bro. The messy, grown out look is what's in right now, you know?
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I got Arty on hold, but thanks for jumping in, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks.
Take care, bro.
See you, man. Take.
Arty, how you doing, man?
Hi. You're
Who's
right.
this guy? Another supermodel here. What's going on?
Thank you. Yeah. I had a specific question on regarding a kind of Johnny Depp haircut. If you could help me out, because I saw your video where you were kind of demonstrating how to style it and everything.
I'm gonna stop you right now.
Right.
I can tell you right now that you're speaking the Queens, aren't you?
Well,
Very proper.
I've got an English dad, so I speak with a British accent.
But I can tell the way you're speaking. It's very proper. It sounds like you're speaking the Queens, man. You know.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Where do you live? in England?
Well, actually, no. Well, my dad is English, but I live in Germany. Funny enough. So, yeah.
You speak German, I guess. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah, I do.
Ja.
Yeah. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Well, I actually went to. I stayed in Mayfair and Knightsbridge for a bit.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The posh areas.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah, that was a while ago. So, okay, so looking for a bit of a Johnny Depp look, in what sense?
Yeah, so I was thinking of getting these this kind of very messy curtain kind of look like on the video that you did once.
Right. So more of a center parting?
Yeah, like the kind of messy center parted haircut.
Right.
I tried to study it all by, looking deeper into the video a few times and photos and whatnot. But I'm not quite sure what to ask my either barber or hairstylist.
Right. Well, the thing about your hair is, a lot of times, and I'm going to do this just literally real time with you. I'm on my phone right now.
Right.
And I'm going to just type in Johnny Depp. Hold on. Johnny Depp middle part. Hold on. I can't even spell middle part. All right. Now, my video is comes up right away, of course.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is go on images, right? Yeah. And then let's just say this is the image you like of Johnny Depp's hair.
Yeah, exactly. That one. Yeah.
Right? So what you need to do is literally just save this to your phone and then show the person cutting your hair saying,
right,
the kind of look that I want. Now it's up to them to execute it, but you have a side part going on already. So that's
yeah. It's also tricky because I kind of tried to check the measurements the other day, and I've realized that when I put my hair down, right, this side here is actually shorter than this side. Like this side goes a bit deeper, and then this one just ends here. So
you know why that is?
Why is that? Pardon?
I can tell you why that is. Do you know?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
All right, so basically, check this out. This is a good lesson for everyone. On your hair, where the side where the parting starts.
Yeah.
If you take that hair and you bring it all the way over, you see it's got to have length to it.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Take that bit, those bits of hair, and now bring it down this way. You see that part has to go all the way across.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, okay.
If you do a middle parting, and the best thing I would suggest, and this is when you go to get your haircut, this is the best solution that could happen, is when you go to get your haircut, and I'm sorry for everybody who's watching, my chat froze, unfortunately. And I can't even keep up with the chat anymore. So, but what's happening is when you go and get your hair, go to the hair salon or wherever, you need to explain to them that, show them the photographs. It's more about basically balancing it and having them cut it in a center parting to just simply shape it. So the one side of the parting has to be brought down and trimmed to be even. And then honestly, mate, it's just growing it.
Okay.
You have to just grow it and be patient with it. But you need someone to just basically set you up to have it to where it's cut more evenly. So when you go down this way, the front bits are actually
it needs to be more symmetrical in a way.
Right.
All right.
Yep, it has to be more symmetrical, and that's an easy job. It's a quick job. Just make sure that the person, you have to really vocalize and make sure you're going to the right person who you can trust and understands hair.
Yeah,
and a relationship with you. If you have, you have a nice haircut now, so
thanks.
I'm sure that if you're going to somebody, a regular guy or somebody, they have a good relationship with them, just vocalize and show photographs and say, look, I really want this. I know it's going to take, it could take 7 months, right?
Yeah.
7 months for you to get your hair to where it's at that stage. But you just have to basically tell them, this is my end goal. All I need you to do is give me kind of a middle parting, balance it out because the one side's longer from hair traveling all the way over. Just shape it up and even it and balance it so that I can grow it from here.
Yeah.
And then it's a matter of just light shapings, but you can have that look in probably 7 months or so,
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, because I was also going to ask because I've got kind of very thick and dark hair.
Right.
My mum. So
You got
I
great
don't know
hair,
how-
man.
Thank
Dude,
you.
you'd be a model on my channel in 5 minutes, bro. You got perfect hair.
Cheers. Yeah, because I wasn't sure how to kind of execute it with the texture, and not that it gets too thick or.
Right. You worry about that as it grows out.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Just don't worry about all that now. Just grow it, and as it grows, your hair will react.
Right.
It's growing out, and you may not, because Johnny Depp has fairly thick hair as well.
Yeah.
So it may just grow into place, and then once it gets long enough and it gets to that point where it's at its stage, then you can just kind of reshape it, and you'll know if it's manageable, if it's not manageable. But a lot of times, and it will go through a bit of an awkward stage in a sense of like,
Yeah.
but because your hair is so nice, you probably will have no problems, man. You'll have no problems growing it out, and just it'll sort itself out. If
That's
that makes
nice to
sense.
hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing
thank
over
you.
there?
And pardon?
Are you in school over there, or what are you doing over there?
Oh yeah. I'm still at school. I've got another 2 years of high school to do, basically, and then then I just need to see what to do to carry on. But I'm also trying to.
You're only in high school.
Pardon?
You're only in high school.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think that's the equivalent to the American school system, but it's I've basically got my A levels coming up, finishing in 2 years, so I'm basically graduating in 2 years, if you want.
Right. That puts us here in the States we call that a junior.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We have like freshmen. So we call it here grammar school, which I think you guys is primary school, and then it's secondary school, or what's?
We've got, well, it's primary school for 4 years, and then you go to kind of college for 6 years, and then you can carry on school for another 2 years, and then you kind of get the highest level of school if you want, and then you can start to study if you want. So
I see.
Yeah.
So here it's 8 years. So it's like 8 years of grammar school.
Right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 8 years of grammar school. So it's kindergarten. Actually, we have pre-K, which is pre-kindergarten, and then kindergarten, and it goes all the way through 8th grade. Now, I went to private school. School, Catholic school. So 8 years of that, and then I went to 4 years of Catholic high school.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of schooling, and then you go on to college or
Yeah.
It's just schooling is just so much, man.
Yeah, it is. It's quite a lot, especially I don't know how many exams you have in America, but like in Germany, it's quite crucial how you actually finish out with exams, because they do contribute a lot to whether if you're allowed to study or not, and they count like 50% for the rest of the year, so they're quite important.
Right.
Yeah.
Who's your football team? Are you Man City, Man U? Who do you like?
You might not know them because they're quite small at the moment, but they're called Sheffield Wednesday.
I've heard of Sheffield without that. That's interesting.
All right, yeah. So there's Sheffield United. They're in they got relegated this year. They're in the Championship now, but the other team, the team that I support is actually also in the Championship, so they're probably going to play against each other at one point.
Wow.
Which will be interesting because it's a city known for its fans to be quite wild.
What else is new?
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting, and I mean they've got a good manager at the moment, so they might actually make it to the Premier League next year, hopefully.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's going great in terms of football. It's really going up.
I like Gareth Bale, man. I've always liked Gareth.
Oh yeah. The Welsh player. Yeah.
Yeah. He's big time, and also Messi was just here because he's playing for a team in Florida in the States.
Oh yeah, Florida. What are they called? Was it the Florida? I can't remember the name of the team, but yeah. I remember he plays there now, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's what is it? Inter Miami.
Oh yeah, Inter Miami, of course. Yeah.
And basically he came here to where I live.
Oh wow.
And everybody just, I mean, was going crazy, you know.
Yeah. I could imagine.
I mean, just to see him play. I think he scored like, they won, but I think he scored like a goal in the last like 5 minutes to win.
Oh wow.
But yeah,
Wow.
I've done on my YouTube channel quite a bit of footballers, you know, over the years.
Oh yeah, I've seen. Yeah.
I haven't done one recently, but I'll get the occasional request, but I haven't really done one in a while. But all right, well, I'm going to run, man, because I got to get out of here. But everything.
That's all right. I need to. I've got food. Food is ready now, anyway. So.
Well, thanks for jumping on, man. And
yeah, thank you very much.
Good luck with your hair derbies. All right.
All right. Well, take care.
All right, you too, mate. Take care, man.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Boy, talk about I've had all these great people on here. So I really appreciate everyone who's watching. I'm sorry, but the chat froze, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm so sorry about that. If you have any questions, you can, this video is going to get uploaded. Excuse me. And then you can go in and you can rewatch this and leave any questions there. But I want to thank everyone for joining me, and I will